I cannot stop rambling. This is like the 4th time I've tried to film this, and the intro has just been me talking about how much I love wrestling for like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna do that, but I bloody love wrestling. If you don't already know that, do you watch me at all? I love WWE, and it's WrestleMania today. If you're watching this on the day that I'm uploading it, it's WrestleMania. I'm so excited. WrestleMania is basically the Super Bowl of wrestling, you know, like you wait the whole year for it. You know, all the storylines have been building to WrestleMania. It's like every April, every year. And it's in Orlando, Florida, and I wish I was there, but I'm not. Lily and I are gonna stay up for it. It's on from like 10 p.m. until 6 a.m., which is ridiculous. Thanks, America. We're gonna stay up, we're gonna watch the whole thing, we're gonna have snacks, we're just, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I thought I would make a video about one of the only things in the world that makes me happy, and that's wrestling. Some people asked me to make a WrestleMania predictions video. I already know this isn't gonna get many views because not all of you guys care about wrestling, which is okay. You're wrong, but that's okay. But if you want to hear me talk about people that you don't know, then that's what this is gonna be. So I guess we'll start with the pre-show. We'll start with Austin Aries versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. I feel like they'd put it on Aries, but I think it's too soon. Austin Aries has just come back from doing commentary and having a banana in his pocket. If you don't watch wrestling, that won't make any sense. I think they're going to keep it on Neville. I think. As much as I would love for Austin to win it, I think, especially being on the pre-show, I think Neville's going to retain. They're both amazing, though, but if Neville could just keep it forever, that would be great. Next, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I need to look up who's in that because I don't bloody know. Oh my goodness, that's so many people. Okay, it's on Wikipedia. I'm not going to read out all these names because there's like at least 25 people there, I'm sure of it. I'm going to go with Braun Strowman. I mean, they're pushing him so hard and they've booked him really well as a monster. I think it would be weird if he lost now. The only person that would make sense to win, I suppose, if it wasn't Braun Strowman, is Sami Zayn. I would love Sami Zayn to win it. I really would, because my homeboy needs a push. But I think Braun Strowman, I'd be shocked if Dolph wins it, or anyone else. I think it's going to be Braun Strowman. Let me know what you think. And I have supposedly moved the SmackDown Women's Championship match from the pre-show onto the main show. Not sure how that's going to work. Not sure if they're going to replace something. You know, I don't know if they're going to put something else in the pre-show or if they're just going to make all of the matches slightly shorter. I don't know yet. But we're going to go with that one next because it's the next on this thing that I'm reading off of. You have Carmella, Natalya, Mickie James, Naomi, Becky Lynch, and Alexa Bliss, who is the champion. It's in Orlando, Florida. Naomi's from Orlando, Florida. Naomi's going to win. It's a hometown win. I think, anyway. Either that, or they'll keep it on Alexa, but I think Naomi's gonna win, because she's got this really nice comeback story. You know, she was injured, she had to relinquish the championship. I just see Naomi winning it, which is good, you know, and it's gonna be nice seeing Mickie James back at WrestleMania. That's gonna be nice, because I love me some Mickie James. Okay, so pretending that was still in the pre-show, like this thing is saying. We're moving on to the main show now. We're going to start with John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. John Cena and Nikki Bella are going to win it, and John Cena's going to propose. It's been building for weeks and weeks. It also means that like John may have like proposed in private and they're just doing a public thing, because otherwise that'd be the most unromantic proposal ever. If you know it's going to happen and it's for TV, that's sad. But I think John and Nikki are going to win. It wouldn't make sense for Miz and Maurice to win it, because then John and Nikki's proposal would just be weird. Like, oh, I lost, but will you marry me? It doesn't make sense. As much as I would honestly love for Miz and Maurice to win, because Miz is on like the run of his life right now. And Maurice, oh, I love me some Maurice. But it's WrestleMania. It's John and Nikki. There's going to be a proposal, and John Cena's going to win with Nikki Bella. She's also going to win, but this is the John Cena show. Next, we have AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Do you know what? I honestly don't know who's going to win. Because obviously, my heart and soul is with AJ Styles, the best wrestler in the WWE, nay, the world right now. Yeah, I said that, Kenny, come for it. As much as I want AJ to win, are they going to put Shane over? Because, I mean, Shane has been built as a face and AJ has been built as a heel, but I would, in my dream scenario, Shane would somehow turn heel and AJ, this would be AJ's babyface push. Because he can't get booed. He'll never get booed. Good luck. I just think, like, with the run that AJ has had, he has to come out winning this. He has to. My money is on AJ Styles. There you go. But I wouldn't be shocked if Shane went over, because Shane's going to jump off the roller coaster. That's duh. He's going to jump off something. But it is a nice indication that AJ is really respected within the company. If Vince is like, I'm going to put my son against you, and my son is the best. It's nice. It's nice to know that AJ's being treated like the main event he should be, except he doesn't have the main event. But he should, shouldn't he? He should. Next we have Seth Rollins versus Triple H. Seth's going over. Easy. It's a babyface push. He needs it. Although Triple H has, like, I think Triple H lost the last match he did at WrestleMania. So there's that to contend with. But I just think, because it's unsanctioned, Triple H and Samoa Joe are both going to beat the crap out of him. And that is when you hear Finn Balor's music. And Finn just levels the playing field, and Seth comes out on top. I don't know, like, that's so obvious though. It's so obvious to me that I'm starting to think maybe they won't do it. You know, if I was a writer of a TV show and I had, like, people on Reddit and stuff guessing, I'd change it. So who knows? Next up, we're gonna go with Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. Roman's gonna win and Taker's gonna retire, and Roman, in my dream world, is going to go heel, but also from what I've been reading from the company, they're not going to bother turning him heel, I think, because he already gets enough heat. I think they're just going to book him as a tweener forever. But in my ideal world, Roman would go heel on Undertaker. I think he would, like, go ham on him, you know, like chair shot after chair shot. I know you can't really have chair shots, but, you know, I could imagine Roman just destroying Taker, and Taker being like, I have to retire. Or what? That's not how he sounds. I think Roman's going to win. The streak's gone. I think it would be worse, wouldn't it, if the streak wasn't gone and Roman broke it. The heat. Oh, the nuclear heat. I live for it. I live for the people who hate Roman, because it's so funny to me. Imagine, like, not being able to get over yourselves that much that you have to constantly shit on Roman Reigns. Like, deal with it. Oh, I don't get it. Roman's going over. Next, there's a title match for the Raw Tag Team Championship. You've got Enzo and Cass, Cesaro and Sheamus, and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I think Enzo and Big Cass are going over. I think they're going to win. Which would be annoying, because I prefer the other two teams. But I feel like this is Enzo and Cass's moment. They need it. They're getting really stale. I think they need a run to get the hype back up with them again. I don't know. I mean, I'd love for it to stay on the club. And I would love for Cesaro and Sheamus to actually get more love than they're getting, because they're so bloody good together. But I think Enzo and Cass. But that's just me. Next, we're going to go with Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose. That's tough, because Dean hasn't really done much with the belt. He hasn't defended it on TV for a long time. Miz had a really good run with the belt, but I feel like they've just sort of placed it on Dean whilst Miz has the John Cena feud. So I think it was supposed to be Dean and Renee versus Miz and Maurice, and then that didn't work out or something. That's what I heard. But anyway, it's still too soon for Baron though. He's really green. Oh, I don't know. I'm using all the terms today, aren't I? This is the video that doesn't let me into WWE, because I'm using the insider terms. God damn it. They're going to keep it on Dean. And they might even move that to the pre-show. If they do, I'll be annoyed. But I think they'll keep it on Dean. It's just too soon for Baron. But I also wouldn't be disappointed if Baron got the belt, because they're booking him to look really good. Like, even when he loses, he's looking strong. But I feel like if they don't get Baron on the title, he's going to start looking weak. But I don't know. My money's on Dean. I'm going to go with Dean. I don't know why I keep doing it. I just clutch my heart whenever I talk about a wrestler I really love. I'm just like, AJ, Dean, Seth Rollins. I watch it because I love technical wrestling, okay? Next up is Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is going to tour with Fozzy this summer. His contract is up like a month after Mania. So either Jericho is going to win it and keep it for a month, which they could do to throw a curveball, but it's looking like Kevin Owens is going to win it for the US Championship. They should have a title on Kevin, I think. I'd be sad, because Jericho is the best on the mic, and he's the GOAT. But I think with Chris leaving to tour with Fozzy and Kevin really needing a belt, I think it's going to go to Kevin. But I would love there to just be a curveball. I'd love the WWE would just be like, surprise, Jericho wins, and everyone's like, well, what's going to happen now? I don't know. Next up, we have Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship, and Bayley is the current champion. Sasha's going heel. Sasha's going to do a heel turn. It's going to be fucking incredible. That's my prediction. I think Nia Jax and Charlotte are going to take each other out. I know a lot of people were saying that, but, you know, if you've watched wrestling for a while, I guess we all think the same. I think Nia's going to, like, spear Charlotte or something, and then they're going to be knocked out for a while, well, for the rest of it, and then it's going to be Sasha and Bayley, and they're going to look at each other, and I don't know, like, Bayley's going to, like, hold her hand out and be like, okay, let the best woman win, hugs, and then Sasha's going to, like, kick her in the face or something. And it's going to be painful. That's what I want to happen anyway. I love a good heel turn, me. And also just Bayley's just... I'm not saying she's bad. I'm saying the booking has... It didn't make sense for them to do it before Mania. I guess they had better plans. I don't know. But my money is Sasha Banks. She's going to take it via a heel turn. It's going to be like a cheap win or something, like foot on the ropes. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I think that will be nuclear heat. And obviously Sasha is such a bloody good heel. So... I would love that. Next, we're going to go with Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. Brock Lesnar's going to win. I know that sounds impossible, seeing as Goldberg is the Universal Champion, and he's got, like, this ridiculous undefeated streak. This is, like, their chance to book Brock as, like, a streak taker. You know, a streak breaker. And, like, Brock's lost, like, twice to Goldberg in an embarrassing job fashion. Goldberg hasn't got much left in him. There's not much left in the tank, bless him. I love me some Goldberg, but I mean, there's a reason that his matches are a couple of minutes long. You know, I think they're going to give us like 10 minutes maybe, but I think Brock's going to do it. I think he's going to come back and he's going to be the Universal Champion, and I don't know who's going to take it off of him, but maybe Finn. Ooh, that's a nice setup. What if Brock wins and then you hear Finn's music? That's not going to happen, but like, I still think Lesnar's going over, because they've just been dragging this out now, you know. Obviously, for the WrestleMania moment, like, it would make sense for Goldberg to win it, but then how do they get the title off of Goldberg? Yeah, Lesnar. And the last match on this list, which is not the main event, but this is in a weird order, is Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Oh, this is the one I've been struggling with. Because Bray... Oh, if he's booked well, like, he can hold it for months, and he can be super good. But it's WrestleMania, and Randy's like the golden child, and everyone would go mad if Randy won it. And then Randy would have to, I don't know. I mean, he is full-time, isn't he? But it's just, it hasn't felt like it. For some reason, his booking hasn't felt like his full-time. Does he want to come back and be a champion now, or does he just want to put people over? I don't know. And then you got to think about, you know, whether Harper's going to come out. I doubt it. I think Harper's going on a singles run. Maybe Eric Rowan. I'm going to go with... I'm going to say Bray retains. I'm going to go with Bray. Yeah, alright, that's it. That's my card lost. I think it makes more sense to keep it on Bray. I don't think Randy needs it. I think Bray, he has the potential to be a really amazing champion. And I just think it'd be cool to have Bray hold on to it for a little while longer, you know, the era of Wyatt just going on. I don't think he should be used as a placeholder to make Randy a, like, 10-time champ or whatever the bloody hell he is. I mean, I'd be happy with either result, I think, but I'd rather have Bray. So that is my WrestleMania predictions. I'm going to see how wrong I was. You're going to see a comment, like, tomorrow being like, well, I was wrong, wasn't I? But maybe I'll get them all right, and that'll be ridiculously cool. If I get them all right, I need to be hired, WWE. That's it. That's my wager with you. If I get all of them right, which means they're now not going to be right, you're going to fix it so I can't be employed by you. Yeah, that's why. If I get all of them right, which I definitely haven't, I will be so happy. But Lily's usually the one who gets it right every time. Whenever we've done like a prediction thing, she's got it right at like 10 for 10 every time, and I always get them wrong. So just pick the opposite of what I have, and then you'll be doing just fine. Thanks so much for watching. If you want any more wrestling videos, then let me know, because you can see the smile on my face every time I talk about it. It just makes me happy. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will speak to you guys tomorrow, and have a lovely WrestleMania. I know I will.